Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Bad Apples podcast with me, myself and I, and Izzy. We are here to bring you Monday's misconduct and how preposterous and disproportionate, and also, what's the other word I'm looking for?
Ridiculous.
No, the one where lack of consistency.
Yes.
Inconsistent. Boom.
Yes.
That's what I was looking for. How inconsistent the misconduct system is. It's my day. My day. Today I'm going with the misconduct. My words again. The misconduct. Don't laugh. It isn't funny.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Anyway, as I was saying, we're going with the fun times in the lift, is what I call it.
Okay.
The lift fun times. So we have, put their names down here, Jessica Martin, TDC Jessica Martin, and Pierce Lynch. And Jessica Martin. Let me tell you a love story.
TDC, just to confirm, trainee detective constable?
Yeah, trainee detective. Mm-hmm. Bear that in mind, because this will make sense later. She's a TDC. They listed her as a DC at the top. Maybe she had passed her TDC in the time it took them to punish her, even though it should have been accelerated. But we're not going to talk about the fact that they didn't accelerate two people that were having fun times in the lift. And when I say fun times, I mean... You ready? Uno? No, it wasn't Uno.
Uno.
No one has fun playing Uno.
Yes, they do.
Unless they win.
That's really offensive.
Unless you win.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, there you go. Losers just are upset. But anyway, so they were out for a party. They went out. I'm telling you the love story here. Lynchy boy and Martin went out. TDC Martin went out, had some drinks. Got,
On their own?
No, I think it was work do.
Okay.
Well, we're going to say work do because I can't remember if it wasn't. And they decided, in their infinite wisdom, that they were like, oh, I'm feeling a bit touchy-feely. There's an alleyway here, or we both have houses. But do you know the best place to do fun times is?
Anyway.
At work.
Oh, right.
So they decided that they were going to venture back to work. I'm sure it was Bethnal Green Station.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was. And they went back to Bethnal Green Station. And they thought, oh, should we use this broom closet? No, we should just do it in the lift. Because absolutely no one is going to press this button at any point in time.
It's risky, it's fun,
Because there's I don't know, maybe 5 floors. So we've got a 1 in 5 chance of getting caught.
Yeah. Wow. Not risky at all.
So they decided that whilst in the lift, Lynch pulled his trousers down, or she pulled his trousers down, we don't know.
Okay.
But trousers somehow got to the floor.
Oh, his trousers. Yeah.
And then she somehow got on to her knees, I believe. Or maybe she copped a squat, but I don't know.
Did it go into the steps in the paperwork?
No, they didn't go into great detail about how they got to the position.
Oh, okay.
So I have to fill in the blanks.
Exactly.
So I'm using my creative license that I have. I've been given by YouTube.
We're probably giving them more credit than what is due for their smoothness.
See, we could take this, but I'm getting a look, so I'm not going to take it any further than where I could, because the stare of death is being put upon me. But so TDC Martin
trousers
went down there to give him a happy ending, and I'm not using her hands with her mouth. Yeah. And funnily enough, that 1 in 5 chance actually happened. Someone pressed the button. And
wait, can we just confirm this is a work building?
This is a Bethnal Green police station.
This is Bethnal. Oh, okay.
Bethnal Green.
Yes, Bethnal Green. Of all places, Bethnal Green.
Oh god.
I know. There's the epitome of professionalism in that place.
Okay.
So I know. So I did training there. Yeah.
Never been.
So where was I? You just distracted me. So someone pushes the lift. The lift doors open, and it's like, OMG! Oh my gosh! They stood there for a little bit. Mid
fun times.
Everything's out.
We'll say fun.
I wonder what. I know this is probably not even relevant, but I wonder what time of day this was. Was it night?
I believe it was evening, but they don't go into great depth with this, which is really upsetting.
Does it matter?
Yes, I need to know.
No, it doesn't make a difference whether you're getting. Whether you're having fun times in the lift. Do you know what I mean?
No, well, I don't know. It just paints
whether it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 7 p.m. at night.
Listen,
this is true.
Our mate Mark, Commissioner Mark Riley has said he's giving us transparency. So I need to know every little detail down to, did he have a belt on?
No secrets.
What trousers was he wearing?
Oh.
Was he wearing fitted trousers? Did he have a suit on?
Yeah, yeah.
And if he did have a suit on, which suit was it? And was it tailored? Because you know how I feel about untailored suits. You can't buy a suit off the rack. But I'm digressing here. So the officers have caught them. They've gone, oh no, you shouldn't be doing this, apparently. And then those two self-reported.
They self-reported themselves because they've been caught.
Because they had been caught. Because there's no way they chose to go into a lift, have fun times, and then go, oh, we feel so bad about this because professionalism and integrity and honesty, we must.
I don't know. That gives me funny vibes. Why they've self-reported themselves?
Because someone saw them. They didn't want to get told themselves.
But I wonder if that someone was someone that they were like, yeah, they'll definitely report us. But if it was someone else, they wouldn't have done it.
Of course, if it was someone else, they wouldn't have done it.
Right. So whoever's caught them is obviously gonna do something about it.
Well,
or they just thought, shit, oh, we'll just do it. Just in case. Just to save ourselves. Because we know the Met give...
Why don't we ask them? They could reply to us.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you're watching.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If you're watching, let us
Pierce,
know.
if you're there, just give me all the finer details in terms of where you're wearing cufflinks, what shoes were you wearing. These things are important.
Yeah.
They went out. You should be wearing suitable attire.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe that was the reason that they couldn't put his trousers up quick enough to when the door opened, because he was wearing like tailored trousers and he couldn't get them over his hips.
If you're going into Bethnal Green Station with a colleague that you want to shag, don't wear a tailored suit, maybe.
Probably some tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah, something easy. So, they've self-reported.
They self-report to the professional standards, who are super professional. Because they're so professional, they didn't give them restrictions or suspend them.
But should they?
Should they? Yeah.
Okay, restrictions. I'm not saying they should or shouldn't, but why? What restrictions would you have given, and why do you think they're necessary?
I would have given them, you're not allowed to go in lifts.
They would not.
Joking. You're not allowed to go in lift. You got to walk upstairs.
Okay, fair. Yeah, fair. Because that's an enclosed, secret place that they could do more.
Yeah, see, they're not allowed to be alone in a room, any room, by themselves.
Together?
No, just
or with anyone.
Because you don't know. They can't just be them and someone else.
They can't be trusted.
They may have these tendencies to just do it again.
Have a little, yeah. Okay, they can't be alone.
I would measure the distance of the closest school. And I'd be like, oh, you've committed an offence here, which they have committed an offence because allegedly they were drunk. So that means they were drunk in a public place, which is also no offence. Then they came onto a police building, which also has access to, the public have access to that lift because, you know, public can be in the police buildings. And they had people that work there who were civilians. So, you know, there's other offences that they could have, or they did commit because they were drunk at work.
And they weren't on shift?
No, they decided, like, infinite wisdom.
They just came in to use the lift to have a shag?
Best place, lift, telling you.
Was that even their base?
I don't know. That's even better. That's a really good question.
Well, obviously it doesn't change what they've done, I suppose. But, like, it would be really... I don't know, does it? If they've just gone into a random nick and thought, let's just quickly shag in there, or if they've done it in their home base. I don't know. Does it change it?
I think it was their home base. I want to say it was.
I mean, do you know?
Give them some credit.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think this is that bad. If it was. No, wait.
No, coming from you.
Wait. You. I don't think this is that bad if it was in any job apart from policing or, you know.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think it's naughty. It's no.
The woman who was doing it, who was found guilty of doing it in the prison, Wandsworth prison.
Oh yes, that was but like public services and emergency services. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing this. But I don't know if I ran an office block or an office building block, offices, and two people were caught shagging in the lift after hours. I don't know. It's naughty.
Just naughty.
It's very naughty, but I don't know.
I feel like your standards have dropped.
I don't know. No, they haven't dropped. In policing, not acceptable. Get out your gross. Ew. But outside, I don't know.
Why is policing different?
Because You're supposed to list your values. What are the core policing values? Professionalism, integrity, honesty, transparency, compassionate. All of those.
Having fun times in the lift, touching bums, titties, tatas, everything.
Yeah.
You can do what you like. So I don't know. Integrity's negotiable. Depends who you're negotiating with.
I know this is really nitpicky, and it's like not the point at all. But could they argue that that's not in the contract they've signed, that they haven't broken any? It doesn't say you cannot be intimate.
No, professional. So it does say. It actually states that you shouldn't have any sexual interaction at work or at work, even off duty.
Okay. Yeah.
So it clearly states that you can't be touchy-feely at work.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. Well, I take all that back. Actually, it's terrible in an office or in the policing. Just ignore. I just had a moment of madness. I think it's because of my previous employment. It was very normal. And it wasn't that bad.
What? Where did you work?
In nightlife. So...
Where?
Well, like nightclubs, pubs.
Okay.
So, it's...
Anyway.
Do you want to
hear what I think?
Yes, I do.
I personally don't think it's that bad.
You don't think it's that bad?
I was outraged. I don't think it's that bad. Do you know why? Because they do it all the time. I'm sorry.
But how does that make something not that bad?
Because clearly...
Just because it's done all the time.
Well, okay, let me just jump to the end. They kept their jobs. So clearly the person who was deciding, was it Lawrence
Taylor?
Was it Lawrence Taylor? It might have been Lawrence Taylor. I don't want to get it wrong because, they'll come after me. Let me have a quick
double check.
Cursory Google check. No, Alex Boone. That's a funny last name.
Alex Boone?
I know. Or was it Alexis? I think it's Alexis Boone, sorry. Deputy Assistant Commissioner Alexis Boone, sorry. Alexis Boone clearly has some empathy or sympathy, don't know which one, for people having fun times in police buildings, because I don't understand how on one hand they can say doing that, right, giving someone a happy ending with your mouth is okay. And to anyone that's going to challenge me and go, they didn't say it was okay, they got misconduct. They're fine. They got final written warning for 3 years. By the way, 3, you can have maximum 5. They never got suspended, never got restricted. They continued to go to work.
But restrictions are usually for the
restriction
policing purpose, isn't it?
No. Restrictions are because they don't like you and they want to stop you from having any sort of fun and they want to stress you out. That's my take on it. Because there's no not continuity, but there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency. Thank you. Why can't I remember that damn word? There's no consistency with their restrictions. So they will restrict, I don't know, I want real life examples, but these two didn't get any.
Yeah.
I personally would have, no, you're not going in the lift ever. You're not allowed to be alone ever. You're not allowed to, you're not allowed to be with one other person of the opposite sex ever. These are all things because I need to protect the organisation from them doing it again.
But in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, you need to protect the organisation from them doing it again. But what they've actually done, the act that they've done, so in misconduct papers, it's always like, the main reason for misconduct is to protect and ensure that the reputation of the police is intact and we protect the public and whatever.
Yep.
The actual act that they've done actually isn't harmful in any way. And two adults having consensual... Well, there wasn't though.
Yeah, but there could have been.
They wouldn't. We just have to go on, they wouldn't have had fun times if children were there.
But they claimed that they didn't know that they weren't allowed, that someone could have seen them. It's in
but it's in a lift.
I know, that's absolutely
in a 24-hour
police station. Yeah, they didn't believe that any random person might have seen them.
Well, yeah, that's really dumb.
They ought to have known, that's the phrase that they use. But
really dumb.
For me, I don't think it's actually that deep because I know that it happens more often than people would like to believe.
Yeah.
And I believe every officer can tell you a story of someone having smacks or doing something that is not appropriate in the police station.
Yeah.
And at this point, that decision has just reaffirmed what I believe. And
what is that?
It's not something that the Met Police see as bad.
So because people do it a lot.
It's accepted.
It's accepted. But not everyone is self-reporting themselves or being reported for it.
No, a lot of people get away with it because no one says anything because it's accepted.
Yeah, but it's accepted, but it doesn't mean it's not bad.
Is it bad?
It's unprofessional.
Only if you get caught.
It's no, it's unprofessional if you're not caught as well. Because why are you shagging in a workplace? Like
because it's socially acceptable at work. People would argue with me and say, no, it's not socially acceptable. Everyone will be able to tell you a story about it happening, them knowing and them not reporting it. So clearly, it is now acceptable.
Yeah.
And it's underpinned by the fact they never got fired. They never got restricted. They never got suspended. They continued to do their work as normal. And then, essentially, they got rewarded. They got mitigating circumstances in their misconduct was Alexis Boone. Well, she was the chair, or he was the chair, I don't know, I'm assuming they were the chair. And they went, this is the safest way.
Just be safe,
And then they stated that because they had self-reported, it's like, because they got caught, duh. And then on top of that, because they had valuable skills. What TDC has valuable skills? I'm not having, listen, detectives do I'm not even going to touch on those inappropriate jokes, even though I can. But anyone can think them. Valuable skills. TDC, valuable skills. You're still learning, first of all.
Yeah.
Some things, others she's quite adept at. But what?
Yeah.
Like putting on Chris reports.
Yeah.
And then
sorry to any trainee detective constables. You're really important.
I mean, they get overworked. But it's ridiculous that they've stated that they have special skills. And he's a PC. So what special skills does he have?
Yeah. Did they not even list them?
No, because they probably did. You just couldn't read them because they ain't there. You're a PC. What's special about being a PC outside of being a PC?
I don't think skills should come into mitigating factors anyway. I think it's irrelevant.
Yep.
It's irrelevant.
I agree.
So, but in my opinion, I think a final written warning for 3 years is too harsh.
Too harsh?
I do.
Okay, do you know what? I would agree with you only if we didn't know the stuff that we already know about all the other cases we're about to talk about. You should be fired. If you can't touch someone at work, well, you can touch people at work depending on who you are and where you touch them.
Right.
And if you're effective or not.
Yeah.
But which is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
But people get fired for looking at people or even saying words, which is my next one.
Yes, but this is different because, like, for example, most of the cases that we are going to cover and we know about have been either unconsensual kissing, touching, discriminatory remarks. This is consensual, intimate moments between two people that want to do it. For me, in my opinion, it's just unprofessional.
Okay, fine. So
it should just be
believes that we should be able to have sex at work.
No, I don't, because it's unprofessional, and I don't think you should. But I don't think a final written warning for 3 years. I think that's too. I think that's too much.
No,
I think a written warning
should have been
maybe.
Should have just been.
Really?
Should have been an accelerated misconduct hearing, and they should have been fired.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I need to let this roast, and maybe I'll
No, you don't have to change your mind. I'm
no, I
totally
don't
okay
know.
with you thinking it's okay because deep down,
I don't think having sex at work is okay. I think it's very unprofessional, and I don't want someone like that. But if we're going to be fair in a disciplinary process, I'm not going to go all the way to dismissing someone.
She went all the way.
Because she did go. Did they? I don't know if they went all the way.
They didn't give the details, but I just assume that they did.
If you want to let us know what you did, that you could do that. But I just think in like you say, in comparisons to all the ones that we're going to talk about and we have spoken about, that is just a breach of professionalism. It's not
this is
a
all
crime.
Recorded, so I'm going to bring you back to this later on. See, when you're hard on something else, I'm just
No, but good, because I'm learning all the time and
I'm looking at this as you.
The lift.
But anyway, that was the tale of the romance. Oh my gosh.
The Bethnal Green rendezvous. So
Liftgate. Yes. There we go. Bethnal Green Liftgate.
Yeah.
The Liftgate. They kept their jobs, didn't get disciplined outside of the 3-year final written warning. She's now a DC, it seems. She hasn't been reduced in rank, but I don't think she can. She can be put back to PC though.
Wait, question.
Yeah.
To clarify if anyone doesn't know, and just to remind me, final written warning for 3 years. Mm-hmm. After 3 years,
it just
that disappears.
Yes.
So if she went and was caught again, they went and were caught again for shagging, it's not like, oh, you did it 3 years ago as well, so bye. We'll take this as a first offence again.
They will probably bring it up.
So it does disappear But it doesn't, because
It just means that basically, so when you have the final written warning, if you get anything else that's misconduct, it goes straight to gross misconduct.
So if she does something again in like 6 years or after 3 years,
It doesn't matter. It will have to go through the same process of misconduct.
But within 3 years, straight away gross misconduct.
Go straight to gross
So it's kind of like a suspended. Yeah, okay, got you. Okay, well, yeah, I imagine she will not be shagging in Bethnal Green for the next 3 years. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too harsh. Sorry.
Issy said it.
I do.
Issy said it. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap up with that one. That was episode 1 for you. If you want to know the name, just in case anyone just needs to be their mind refreshed, it is TDC. Is it Lynch?
Yep. Oh no,
TDC Jessica Lynch and Jessica Martin and Pierce Lynch. Thank you for your service to the Metropolitan Police and all the things you've done in that lift.
I will not be going in Bethnal Green police station. Yeah, fair.
Peace.